Hello there everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Russian campaign. Last time around we had quite the battle over here. We were narrowly able to pull off a victory. Luckily no unit was destroyed, but a lot of Russian men and French died in this battle. The good thing is we saw the French out of Bohemia, so it's now currently entirely under the control of the Allies. So that's good. What we're looking at today is, for now anyways, we're gonna hold Kutuzov and Buxhoevden over here to just kind of hold the French away. There are a lot of them right here. And I don't want to have another battle that we barely escape. So I kind of just want to hold here for now. My spy has moved further into Bavaria. There are French reinforcements on the way. So we got 2 full stacks, or at least 1 full stack, and then one a little more than half. Obviously there's still quite a lot of troops down here, and there's probably moving troops back and forth in this region. So we can expect more. I am starting now to recruit troops. We're recruiting a lot of troops, but of course I have to recruit troops all the way over in Russia. So it's going to take quite a while. They're not going to cut. They're most likely, as this is late November, it's probably going to take at least half a year, I imagine, to get any of those reinforcements over here. So it's going to take quite a while. What I thought for today is, if they advance, then sure, we'll have a battle here. But what I'm hoping to do is I'll bring these two, and we'll have a battle over in Hanover. So I have negotiated and made sure that we have allowances to move through Prussian territory. However, I don't know how good the replenishment rate is within the Prussian territory, and also there's a problem with the Prussians probably blocking a lot of bridges. So we'll kind of have to figure out how we're going to get through here. Now when I think about it, they actually have a good supply depot there. So I might actually get better supply. It got worse because Saxony doesn't have one. But Berlin has one, so we need to get there. Or I believe this province might have one. No. Berlin has a big supply depot, so we want to go there. I think I can move out this army as well. Yes. And this one should actually make it to Berlin and gain have the same resupply rate, so as long as we get there. So these two will march through, and then we'll march over into Hanover. Hanover, of course, will be handed over to the Prussians. I could alternatively hand it over to the British. I think they have it as a victory region. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they might do, actually. Probably will give it to the Prussians, though. I'm not sure Prussia will accept the province as an agreement for attacking France again. I'm hoping they do, or that it kind of leads to France declaring war on Prussia, possibly, by them getting that. Also, Prussia is at war. You know what? We could trade it. So I could join the Prussians in their war against the Hessians, Hessen-Kassel region. So we can attack and take that, and then we would add more. That's a lot of land to give to the Prussians, so. There's ideas anyways. There's ideas being floated. Right, let's go ahead and end turn, because I don't have any more moves to make. So it's probably going to be not as many turns as when we switched locations from south of Italy, but there still is going to be quite a few turns before we are able to draw into battle. Hopefully. I don't hope these guys attack. We've made it to the border, and as you can see, there's barely any garrison at all. So this should go pretty darn easy to take this over. Surprised that the Prussians haven't attacked before this. Pretty easy out resolve. 400 men lost. And is taken. I can create... Oh, look at that. Might have been the British then that have tried to land troops here. I could create it as a vassal. But if I do, I'm pretty sure that Prussia, a lot of places might attack it, so they usually do. In this case, it's a very important crossroads where we have moving. Oh, yeah, we are already at war with these. I didn't think we were. Guess we were. Who is this? Bernadotte. That was who I was expecting to meet here, but I couldn't see his army. It's gonna take a full turn until Bagration joins us, and by that time Bernadotte might have turned around and attacked us, and that wouldn't be great. Can I start trading with the nations close by? No. I would need a port in the region with a direct cut towards the towards my capital, and that does not appear to be the case here. Right, one more end turn, and then we can bring the armies together, and then maybe Bernadotte attacks us, or we'll have to attack him. In terms of what's going over here, nothing much. Most of the French forces have moved in more to the central region of Bavaria. Wonder if these guys are going north to aid this force. It looks like the Prussians have made an attempt to take this, but it hasn't gone through so far. And these forces right here, I was hoping they would start suffering attrition. We could come to blows here, because there are Austrian troops moving closer. So it could be that we get dragged into a big battle there, instead of having a battle against Bernadotte up here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. With all of that said, let's go ahead and end turn, and see if we can't draw into battle with the French. Well, well, would you look at that? The British have landed with a force to take out Bernadotte. We should move in to aid them immediately, and not actually wait for our reinforcements. Bagration will move in and take up the control of the region, making sure that it does not rebel. Given that the British are landing troops here, I think we should give it to the British rather than the Prussians. The Prussians can move through this area, so once we take this over, we'll give that to the Prussians. But it's clear now that Hanover needs to go to the British Empire. Also, the forces that was arrayed here were quickly able to move through here and place themselves here. So that needs to be dealt with, because otherwise they'll take back Bohemia. And there's another force over there. So we were outsmarted by the French. They march really quick, even where there's no roads here. So they marched really quick. Such a surprise. Caught off guard there, with the French just marching like that. Is that even legal? I don't know. Clearly not, but clearly the French don't give a shit. So we'll move on them next turn. And then once Bernadotte is defeated, these will go south. Take out this, open up the road for the Prussians. But this, Hanover, will definitely be gifted over to the British. And that hopefully will also put more of a British contingent of troops, or like a British army, continuation of British forces in continental Europe by having this region here. So that'll be good. Will that Napoleon spawned in again? Yes, there he is. He has recovered from his defeat. I keep trying to steal technology here, but I think maybe because there's so many other intellectuals here that we're not getting through. So I'm wondering if I should just go to some other place to try and steal. Maybe from the Pope or something? I don't know. 17% is not that great. With that, we're gonna have an allied battle against an entrenched Bernadotte. With the British hopefully joining in. Yes! And who is it in command of the British force? Is Frederick of York and Albany. And he's got a force of... there's a lot of fencibles. But he also has the 2nd Foot Coldstream Guards. 1st Royal Scots Fusiliers. He's got a Highland Regiment, Dragoon Guards, and Light Dragoon Scouts. Pretty interesting here. Bernadotte has a lot of troops. I didn't realize he's going to have 4,600 men. I have 2,145. And then the British at 3,800. So combined, we outnumber him. But I actually control the smallest army in this battle. It's going to be interesting. And without further ado, let's go ahead and have the first battle of Hanover. Snow covers the land as we are aiding the British naval assault. We'll hold this ridge right over here until the British arrive, and then we'll combine our attacks against the French. Given the location, the British should be coming in from over here, shouldn't they? Pretty simple. Let's hold this until reinforcements can arrive. Most likely, Bernadotte will hold his position as well, which will only... you know what? I should probably move into that forest. We need to add to the troops there. It's only 2 infantry units. And then we need to connect this area like that. We can actually put the heavy cavalry in the woods. We can move out through there if need be. Don't want to engage too soon. Gonna put the light infantry a little bit forward there. And then the infantry will back up through there. Got the Lancers. General over here. Cannons. Now deployed on the high ground. Should look fine. Let's see, so currently it'll take a while for the French to come about and start deploying their troops properly. And then we got the British moving in, starting off with the light horse, followed by the dragoons, the dragoon guards, moving in. And then I expect cannons to come in after this. And here's the commander. The British force. Dragoon guards called into a charge already. Seems a bit premature because they're quite far away. I was about to say it's going to take a while, but the French seem to be moving on my position already, or at least some of their units. It's a confederation of the Rhine units, which they have 4 of, which are moving against us. I want to avoid waking up the French for as long as possible, because I have about half the manpower the French have. So I do really need the British to come in and do their part. Also at this point, a lot of my troops are actually deployed too far to the left. Because really, the bulk of the enemy force is right here. And then I have, though, deployed the bulk of my troops kind of in this area, so that's good. It started raining as well. It's not going to do good for our attack. The British need to get their infantry in though instead. Here come the infantry. So we've got the Coldstream Guards marching in, and we've got some cannons. And we've got the Scots Fusiliers, 2 elite units coming in there, so that's good. Should not send in their cavalry though, like they're doing now, to wake up the enemy. And I'm hesitant to actually tell my cannons to open fire as well. Just because what if that is what... Damn it. That is what kind of wakes up the French. Currently it's only the Confederation of the Rhine units that are moving around. Which is perfectly okay. Let's speed this up. I don't like that these guys are now moving towards the forest. If they come too close, or if they open fire on us, we will respond. Oh, my units are actually hidden here, so they can't see them. Okay. Hold fire. I forgot to tell these guys to hold fire. I think we shot 2 of our own. Yeah. And we shot 1 of theirs. So not a good trade-off there. Okay, so the Brits are coming in more and more, which is good. Okay, these troops have been spotted, and the troops are close enough to call out to each other. Okay, so more of the enemy group is now opening up. More over there. Let's start the bombardment. Most of the enemy is over there. I think we can afford to advance some of the troops then to be more in close support. This guy can actually come to this position and open fire, while you will stay in support behind here. Then my Uhlans need to come closer as well. So we're firing cannon into all that mess. And we're firing muskets. The general could probably come closer. You will hold fire, however you will fire it well. So that's a lot of French troops. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The Brits are still quite far away. Oh, why did you turn like that? Hurry into position. The French are slowly marching into the forest. We've got the Confederation of the Rhine unit opening fire on us over here. God, why are you being so stupid? I'm clearly ordering them. Oh, I hate my mouse. Come on. Okay, I think we need to... Oh shit, they're coming way too close. They're not charging though. They're sending off troops to hold off the Brits. You know what I'll do? Damn it! Why won't you work? Right, I'm gonna pull these troops back like that, so we can open up fire on more of these. Infuriating. French general on his own attacking my musketry unit over there. Okay, we kind of marched way out of line over here. So you need to come back. Same with you. The British are opening fire with their howitzers on the French over here.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Yeah, I noticed. The French are returning fire. They move into a flank. They won't have time to form the square. We'll shoot them down. As long as the... could I cause a mass rout by charging right now? There's so many French units though. And I'm worried about this concentration here. Damn the charge. Damn your eyes. They are kind of breaking over here. There is a charge going on here. Cannon must hold fire. Enemy troops are breaking. This one's not doing too well. Right, you broke over there. Now hit these guys in the back. I think the Inspire ability turned the fight around over here, possibly. A lot of the weaker units are fleeing. But there's also a lot of strong units that are holding. Finally, after both units actually broke. They're pulling in more troops and I need to pull back. I need to reorganize. Reorganize. What's going on over at the Brits? Are they doing fine? Okay, now you can open fire, and I want you to move closer to the rest of the line. Oh, Dragoon Guards charging in. We've got Voltigeurs, 2 units of Voltigeurs. Avoiding the British breakthrough, but moving into the range of my lances and out of the woods and into the open. And now they get sandwiched because the 6th light dragoons are attacking as well. Once more, the hussars or the cuirassiers will charge. Break down that unit. My line is holding. Down to 88 men. Keep them running. Lots of British troops. Keep those guys running. Good fire coming from the British over here. They're almost blowing each other up. Right, what is left of the enemy? We've got 1 unit over here. And then we've got the general. We've got 1 unit over here. The Dragoon Guards is about to charge down the 28th. I'll send these 3 over there. And I'll send these 3 into the center to aid the Brits. British troops. Looks like they're all gone now. 2 units remain, the general and the French. "11 Dragoon Guards are left. I want to see, where are the Highlanders? Are they among here somewhere? Yes, sir. There's a French guy that surrendered. Here they are. They deployed too late, so they weren't really part of the battle. Some French troops are rallying all the way over by town. We'll march to defeat them. Definitely need to get a new mouse though. Sometimes this problem kind of goes over, you know, since the fact that my right click doesn't want to properly register. But that does not seem like that's the case right now. Coldstream Guards. I think they might be able to defeat the French on their own at this point. There's very few troops left. Confederation of the Rhine troops. And the British are starting to bombard the town. The Allies have won. However, Bernadotte is not dead. He did not die in the battle. So he might still become King of Sweden. Doesn't look like that though right now. Very good. Hanover is ours. And we'll award it to the British troops. King George and old England forever. Here's the result of the battle. We deployed almost 6,000. The Allied army deployed almost 6,000 troops, compared to 4,600 of the French. We lost 1,000, while the French lost 3,600, leaving about 1,000 men, while we retain almost 5,000. Highest killers goes to my Cuirassiers, followed by a Jaeger unit, followed by Musketeers and Uhlans. Very good. Can't really see what the British did, but I guess we could no, we can't really calculate from this. And Bernadotte is gone. Before I give this over to the British, I'll make sure that we actually do have a like right to pass, so they don't kick us completely out. I think I'll give it a turn. I'll give it a turn just so I can repair this, so it doesn't, and also get full replenishment out of this. So we'll give it a turn before we give it up, and then we'll march on this. But this will be it for this episode. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.
sir, is soon to be yours.